Hey there, it's Patmos and nice of you to join me for the continuing adventures in our map 7 Fun Town. Well, fun it is since I decided to build these row houses on this big lump of the island where it's just hilly. So we get this weird looking row house. But hey, that's all part of the game. I hope they fix that at some point, that they, like as you place a building, you get the 4 corners that you can adjust if you hit F1. If they do that for the top floors too, and you can just attach them to the other top floors, I guess that might solve it a little bit, but oh well, I'm not so sure. I'm not a developer, I don't know, but I guess that could help, especially if you're building on flat lands. You sometimes still have these little cracks between the houses. If you can close that off, that would be so nice. But for now, we are very busy with our town, as you can see by this somewhat wrong building cube. I doubt any of you at home can see what's actually in there. But I can show you, because you can see by all the flags, we're building this part of town. It's a major expansion of the town. I mean, if I hover over, you can see all the building slots that we have placed. So yeah, this is going to be quite busy here. But that also means that we're going to do a lot more work. We're going to get a lot more stuff done because we are quite short on laborers every now and then. So it will be a lot of fun to actually have this part of town ready. So that's what we're aiming for. Bringing in a bit more thatch and then we're done. Do we actually have some thatch in store? Yeah, we have 12,000 thatch. So that should be good. They can now finish this and then we can continue on. Now, as we are building a lot of houses, I have a couple of things that I would like to put in. Ooh, a new family settling in town. Wow, that's a 6-piece family. Nice. I have a couple of things that I would like to add to this town that we don't have much yet. We have only 1 cart shed. That's okay, but in the end it's not okay because we need more of that, because that helps with transportation. We also have only 1 carpenter right now. And that might also not be enough anymore if we get more carts and stuff going. So what I was thinking, we could just get another carpenter. We'll do that first and then put one of the cart sheds next to it. But this is already quite a dense area. Now we have some industries here. So I thought maybe we can just start with the carpenter somewhere out here. Although, yeah, it might be a problem, because we might not have the workers and we have no wood close. Could also build it somewhere up here. But I do think we need that little bit of extra industry to help us out. Well, for aesthetics purposes, I'm going to build it on this side. It might not be the absolute best option, but I think it will look the best anyway. So let's build it right there. Ooh, messenger from Merefa, warm clothing. Yeah, I think we still need to get some of that. Could also just get some broadcloth, of course, and deal with that. Do we have some stuff to sell? Oh, yeah. 90. We're buying for 200, so it would be nice if we could also sell for 200, but I highly doubt that. No, we don't have a... Oh, we can sell some salt. Good. Oh, yeah, we can definitely sell for over 200. Okay, that works. All right, this is the what's it called? No, I forgot. The carpenter. Okay, we can't attach that apparently. But I do want to decorate the carpenter up, of course. I thought we could just attach it to this, but we can't. Okay, well, we'll do it like this. Just fully around the carpenter, so that it gets its own space. I always like it when we can make a little bit of these basically fenced off areas. I like that. Alright, let's put in some decos here. Oh, that fits in perfectly there. Can't do it behind there, but we can still do it up front here. That's okay. We can do a row here as well. At least some trees in there. There we go. Alright, that'll be the carpenter. And then we're gonna get to the cart shed. Yeah. We'll just make it face the back here. And we might just need to do it a bit like this to have this also as a fenced off area, or at least a little bit of a fenced off area. inaccessible. I'm not trying to... Oh boy. Well, this is going to be interesting. Too short, inaccessible, or it jumps to the building. Alright, let's hit Alt. So that if you hit Alt, the snap is disabled and you can just place it as you want. Alright, there we go. That'll give me the stuff that we need soon. Oh, I now see that this should be slightly longer. Should be somewhat the same as the other side. Okay, there we are. Let's move over the carpenter and the cart shed, because the cart shed can be very helpful in providing extra resources for the build sites here. And that's what I want to do now. I want to get those extra build sites up. Right, we have a well up. We have 3 houses up. 1 new family, 1 married family. And hopefully this will get a new family. And now they're bringing in the stuff for the next house. Oh, we have ladies looking for a job. Interesting. Now, of course, the new update is out. And one of the things that's in the new update is that we can now build orchards and they can produce dried fruit. And I'm totally in love with having that available to us. So I want to get some orchards going. Now, this is a very nice neighborhood. I think maybe we can do orchards here. I mean, it wasn't the plan, but it will be nice to have those kind of growing into the village at some point, I think. So we can continue this housing all the way up there, maybe. Let's see if I put it in the corner here somewhere, as far as possible. How big can we make it? How will that look? Because I think having some extra nature in town, or some orchards that just fit in town, could be nice. On the other hand, alright, this is how big they get. It's such a waste of this beautiful land next to the river, though. I don't like it. I want to get housing up here. Maybe we can place a few smaller orchards and then keep room for some housing? No, that's also not gonna work. We'll just have to get the orchards on this side, I guess. Then, somehow, somewhat. Tough decisions. Could also build the orchards right here, as it looks like then they are just part of these houses. Don't know we have jobs available to the people available to work on them here, but we can try that. Let's try how it looks if we build an orchard right here. I'll just hit the F1. I'll make it as long as possible. Should probably be around the same size as one of the big garden houses, I guess. And if it is, I think it's about the same size. We need to remove a couple of trees for it, but that's okay. Too long. Come on. Come on. Yep, that's good. Okay. Well, let's copy that one. Let's start off with 2. So this will fit in nicely with the big garden houses, I guess, because this is just the same size. Let's go up. Yes. Okay. And this will add to this neighborhood. And then we can do on that side too. But we already have a lot of trees to remove and a way too long building queue. So that's not going to work out. 350 people. So we are not getting too close to the moment. Onions. Oh, yeah. Let's do that. Let's make a little bit extra money by selling some onions and some carrots. No, it's not a lot, but it is money. Ooh, we're not going to sell any lime. We need all the lime we can get to finish the next row house. Okay, house is ready. Family got married. Here we got a new family. Okay, that's good. Stone well is ready. Oh, they're really working this area now. Now we're going to get to the carpentry and the cart shed. Yay. Because once these are done... carpenter can just make the carts and stuff for this whole area, and we can get extra people in the cart shed. And now that we attract more people, we should have jobs available. I don't want to get to a point where we're just building houses and we can't really provide them any jobs. The balance with laborers can be a bit tricky. So sometimes you have a shortage of laborers, you build a couple of houses, and all of a sudden all the jobs get done and you run out of basically laborers to use. So then there will be not enough jobs anymore, and you will see the jobs available flickering from yes, no, yes, no, yes, no, and that will halt your immigration. So in the end, we just have to keep jobs available for everybody, or at least have the possibility to just click some extra jobs. Now, since we're using seasonal hiring in most of these, we can basically put workers in here too. That can be really interesting. All right, let's do 4 in each. Let's see if that works. You can always add one later. They're building good batches of dried fish. How much dried fish do we actually have? Almost 3,000. Well, good thing the dried fish doesn't spoil then, so we can really keep that for a long time. Yeah, this is not operational because we have no sheep. That will also be something to work on, get some sheep going. Maybe that could be here. We can make some sheeps here, or some sheep places, and then continue with the housing. That could be something. I'm just a bit hesitant to go on with putting more stuff in the building queue because it's already so long. I actually don't want to do that. How much wheat do we have? 21. Okay, so not enough to provide for an extra windmill. But this map is actually quite a bit harder in terms of where you place everything. So far, I'm happy where, like, we place the farms on the outskirts. We have the town here. We have the big garden houses up. I'm pretty happy where we placed everything, but the river just makes things a little bit different. And I kind of wish that we had... Ooh, the carpenter's up. I'm going to put 2 men in there for now. And everybody can supply them. We're going to set this up to like 5,050 so that we have plenty. No seasonal hiring required. We have a messenger from Balaklia. Ooh, let's buy the lime and the stone. Anything else to sell? Yes, a bit of this. That won't make up for everything, but it does make up for something. Maybe we should also just sell a bit of dried fish. We have so much anyway. Let's put in a little bit of dried fish. 500. That should already do it. But by selling that, I think we get some good money for it. 75 and 71. So then we still make money. Okay, that's the deal. We're doing this a one-time deal only. So we just sell 500 fish one time. But that really gets us back up to almost 2,000 where I want to be with my money. So that's good. We have nobody in here. Yeah, I was afraid of that. So we really need to get these houses going. And yeah, they're also busy with doing the harvests. So a lot of the men that are available actually will probably be working in the farm here. Yep. Oh, mostly ladies. Yeah, there's a guy. So those are men that can actually work in here too, probably. So that will be interesting to see if we can actually fix that. Let's get the carts ordered. Now this one will come from the cart shed far out, but that's okay. Let's just make sure all the farms get their stuff in. And oh wow, there's a lot of men working on this farm too. So the farms really do great. They bring in a lot of stuff. Precisely how we want it to be. It's now just a matter of waiting until some of the men become available and can work in these parts. I'm not going to add workers in this. I want the carts in first. There's one. There's the cart number 2 is being built. Here comes another house, so they'll be building 2 houses. Then we're going to get to a row house. I'm going to move that up. I want some extra houses in this area done first, so that we have more workers for these places. You can see already, we just needed 50 workers. Now it's down to 37, 36. Only 30 women are required right now. So it's already dropping, and as soon as all the harvest is over, it should just drop further and further slowly. Quite a few of them will be busy now, though, making sure that everything is taken out of these places. That is also something. But that all should not be too much work. Where is my oil workshop? Right here. Very good. Sunflowers. I guess we should store some sunflower oil in here too, so that they can keep working. Oh, we have to store that in a granary, of course. Ah, that's the thing. Here's my granary. No, that's a school. Granary. Sunflower oil. There is no sunflower oil in here. Are we not selling it here? Then we should start doing that, by the way. Beef, dried fish. Alright, let's start selling some sunflower oil. And then we can put it in here as well. And I'll be happy to store some in here. Because we're now storing it basically in this building. 500. But the oil makers can't keep working as long as there's so many stuff in here. Because there's a limit to it. So now they can keep working. Alright, let's check this place. Yeah, 2 men in there. Gathering resources for another cart. There's already 4 carts in here. We'll put 3 guys in there. No, we're just gonna go for 5. I want those laborers in, or those workers in there to start providing for all the construction and stuff. Somebody died of old age. Those things happen. Let's slow down a little bit. Are all the resources in? Yes, so they can completely finish this house. And after that, they're going to be building another well that's already placed here. All the resources are almost there too. How are we doing with nails? 367. That's okay. Might want to go for an extra smithy at some point. I think we're still just doing it with the 1. Yep, still the 1 smithy. That's fine. Well, we might need to change that up at some point. Could be interesting to just make this like another small industry area with also the smithy soon and things like that. And then we can build a lot more housing here. Get going with some extra farming or orchard right there. Slowly filling up the bottom of the map. I think since this is a separate island, could be nice to start filling this island at some point. And then moving forward that way. 2 guys in here now. Very good. They're supplying for construction. They have to go a long way though to actually get all the way up there, collect some wood and then bring it in. But still, this means that these 2 guys get stuff and that there's more builders available to actually go to the building and build. That's the whole idea. If the builders have to gather all the materials themselves, that means that at that point they're not building. If we can get enough cart sheds and carters going and make sure that they supply all the resources, all those guys building can just be building. And that will be excellent. So what we could actually do, since this one is placed very strategically, is use this one just to supply for construction. And then we'll turn that off in this one, so that these will do all the other deliveries. And that might actually be very helpful. So that this one will just have 5 people serving the construction sites all the time. That will be awesome. Alright, we don't need this well for a while because 3 wells is more than enough to provide for all these people. And we don't need a row house for a while. I'm gonna do it like this. There we go. They should now be building this well. Ah, there come the nails. They're waiting for the nails. Okay. Well, that gives my building crew a bit of time off. I guess that's nice. How many bricks do we have? 30,000 bricks. And still more to come. Great, great, great. How much lime do we have? 438. Now that is not enough for a row house. And we're also using it in other construction sites. So we have to get more lime. And I always want to get more stone. Let's get a bit of extra sunflower oil. Not going to sell some extra fish there. Okay. Oh, we're good money-wise now, so I don't have to worry about that. These parts of town are run nicely. We have 1,000 sunflower oil in there, so the oiler can now really keep the works up. This farm is filled up though, so yeah, we have a lot of sunflowers in here. Let me put in some potatoes in here. We'll do 2,000 because they will spoil and we're not using it. And these guys want to buy some potatoes. So let's sell 1,000 potatoes for now as a start because they still have to bring those in. They're just bringing in 400 now, so I have to be a little bit slow. It's not too far from Balaklia to actually get there here to pick up the stuff. So we have to make sure that we can do it in a good way. Still need a lot of laborers. Another well is ready. Starting to collect water. Yeah, this all works out. Just want my village to grow. We need the extra hands. 4 men in here already, supplying for construction. Oh, no, not supplying, supplying resources. Good. They should supply resources, so let's keep them doing that. There's another 400 incoming. Okay. I guess that might be a Carter doing that, actually. Another 400. So yeah, then we're up to 1,000. And you can see these are about to spoil, so it's good that we trade those away. I think here comes a lot of the traders, though. So there's the first one trying to buy me some potatoes. Hopefully we can do a good job with it. That one's emptied out. We got the lime in. We got the stones in. And now we're trying to get out the potatoes, I guess. Let's pause. Oh, no, the sunflower oil. Oh, good. So the potato guy's probably coming in there. He will be taking the potatoes, but now we have them in. So, yay, we don't have to worry about it. We just have to get a worker in that actually provides the potatoes to him. Yep, there he goes. 300, 600, 900. And they're about to spoil by potatoes. Ooh, that was good. I like that. Do we have more carrots to sell? Yes. Let's sell some more carrots. Do we have more onions to sell? Yeah. Let's do that. That's good money. I like that. And the lime kiln is burning. Ooh, that's good news. Problem is, we have a lot of quick lime now, and I don't have a lime works yet. Whoopsie. But then we'll be creating our own lime. What does it need? Again. Quick lime and water. Alright, so we have to place a well here. There's already a well up there, so that's okay. I think we can just squeeze it in this area right here. And then we have a big limeworks area here. Should get that going. So that we start making our own lime. That will be good for the row house construction. Okay. Oh, I'm quite happy with that. And I guess the lime will just straight be taken out there. I think we can put in some lime in this building if we want to, so that we have a place to store it. I'm not going to store the quick lime. We'll just leave it in there. Nobody cares that it's in there. And we can just make a lot of lime out of that. Merefa and Paniutine. Merefa, yeah, that's okay. The problem is Derkachi is not showing up all the time, and I basically want Derkachi to show up as well, so that we can either get some iron, but I also want to sell a lot of charcoal. Oh well, it'll be fine. And talking of wells, we need a well here. Okay, let's get rid of this little piece. We'll put a well in here. And then we'll just extend this piece. And it's back in. There we are. Very good. Nobody saw that. 1880. Okay, good. This field only needs 2 more trees removed. 1 more tree removed. And we have another field operational. We have a new family settling in. Oh, another big family. I like that. There's a new family. That's a new family. We have 1, 2, 3 families being married. 2, 4, 6, 8 houses. So that means we got 5 new families in this neighborhood. And that's actually a good score, I think. That's very nice and very handy and very good that we got those in. These are fully stocked now. We can see they even have males looking for a job. Maybe that will help them out. But yeah, we have a lot of ladies looking for a job, and that could be an issue at some point. All right, let me check. If we do this, we have need for some hemp on this row, I guess. What do we already have? We have 1, 2, 3. So up until 12 is already 3 extra fields, I think. So this could be something completely different. Nice. What would we need? Do we have hemp and stuff in store? We still have some hemp, but not too much. For clothing, that could be nice. And then we could get the extra wheat in. Let's just try it this way. Let's activate it. It's fine. Now this farm has quite a lot of fields. Of course, these 4 fields... 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, these 4 fields will get out as soon as we build the extra farm here. But we still need to remove a lot more trees there. They will now be busy removing the trees from this area. But hey, there's only 3 left. And here's only 9 left. So they are already very busy with that too. So I have to conclude that our town is doing quite well in terms of getting the jobs done that needed to be done. Messenger from Balaklia again. Ah, there we can buy some iron. Let's make a deal. Let's buy everything. Let's buy some lime and let's buy some stone. Yeah, that's an expensive deal. We can also trade some potatoes. Now, we don't have too many in the storage because of spoilage, but that's okay. We don't really have anything else I would like to sell, so that's not going to help. But yeah, this is good. Here we have another married family, but that's good too. They can start to produce some offspring at some point, so that will be good for the long term of the village. I'm starting to think, once this neighborhood is done and we're going to get to this part, we need a school here too. And maybe the tavern can be somewhere there? Not enough food variety. Oh well, there should be plenty in the marketplaces, so just buy some. I'm going to get some peas. We have flour here, we have fish there, we have the clothing up, we have buckwheat, we have potatoes. So yeah, they're already getting everything. Very good. Ooh, another family got married. So now we're going to get into a marriage spree. I was just happy that people just did not marry and we got new families in. And then, of course, you'll see that they will all of a sudden completely start to marry all the time. Okay. We have more ladies available. Well, this orchard can be built soon. That means that we're going to get the trees planted. And once we have that, we have a job for 5 more ladies. Now, it will be a bit of a waste to keep them in there for a prolonged period of time. But right now, we run the risk of not providing enough jobs and we get no immigrants. So right now, it could be worthwhile to actually keep them in there. As to make sure that... that we have those jobs. Interesting. Should workers also be able to get them by hands? I don't think so. Oh yeah, the tanners are still working. Or this tanner is working, but we need more clothes now. Or more hides. We have not checked the places here for a bit, so let's do that now. Let's pause. Yeah, we can slaughter this one. We can slaughter that one. We can slaughter that one. And that's it. Let's go to the next. Alright, we can keep time running now. Because now they won't just kick out those quickly. Once you do the first one, they might just come in already and pick it up. And then the whole list moves. And you might just go with the wrong one. We can already slaughter that one because by the time they get to that animal, the other ones are already grown up. Alright, this is good. Let's do that one too. Well, that's going to provide for a lot of hides. How many shoes do we have right now? 2,900. Oh, messenger from Dakachi. Let's sell all the charcoal we can get. Make some good money there. Not going to sell buckwheat. Not going to sell shoes. But we could. And that could actually be interesting at some point. So, to keep my eyes open for it. Alright, let's buy a bit of lime. Because that will ensure that we have plenty. And yeah, that's all that we're going to get. So, this is good. I'm just wondering now with the clothing industry here, do we have enough space in store or in storages for shoes? We're not storing any of the clothing in here right now. That's okay if it's all being stored near the granary here. Where is it here? But they have to have sufficient amounts in here, yeah. This is okay, but we don't have many of those, so I think we can up this to like 3,500. Then they'll be adding more shoes in there. And that will help to make even more shoes. And I guess we can also tell them to start stocking up some shoes in here that we can sell. We have so many shoes now. So let's try that. Yep, they're going to bring in some shoes. The limeworks will try to hire now. Hopefully they can. Messenger from Merefa. Oh, we still have some warm clothing present, so we don't have to do anything with that. And I don't think we have to do much sales and buys right now. So let's leave that for a bit. Oh, I'm really anxious to see how this will go. Gonna need this well too, for it to have some extra water. Those are traders coming in. And now, though, everybody hopefully is busy on the farms. I hope they can hire enough people. Oh yeah, they can hire big time. That works. These are also hiring big time already, so that really works. We're gonna make dried fruits here. And we're gonna make some apples. Put only ladies in here, of course. Otherwise, I don't think it'll be as I want it to be. Alright, well, they'll be busy planting the trees now. I might take them out as soon as the trees are planted, and then we just wait 2 years and then put them back in. That can be sufficient. These have to plant a lot of fields. That's really interesting. These are almost done already. It's not even halfway March, and they're done with all the sowing. They don't need to hire everybody. They're just finishing the last field, but then it's completely done. Only 7 fields, that's true, so that makes it extra quick. But look at this, how many they're hiring. Seems to be that they've hired everybody they need already. There's still 3 more fields that need sowing, but they're on their way. I'm actually going to tell these guys to get rid of the trees here. I'm going to leave those standing there. I don't mind about those, but I do mind about these trees. So let's get rid of those. They will do that first now. And are these done now? No, they still need some extra hands. But oh, look at how able they are to hire. That's just crazy. They can hire so many people. And I think they're even busy sowing in this land already. Because I see people on both lands. Yeah, see? Oh, wow. They have hired enough people. And these are not able to hire. That's interesting now, though. So these need to hire men. But apparently that's not possible right now. Maybe we should up these to like 1,000 so that they can really do a good job. Now we'll have to wait until everybody is done in the farms. Most of them are done now. Very good. These are done already. And see if we can get a couple of men in here. I doubt it because we don't have enough housing in this area. But that's where the row house might come in. Because once the row house is done... And I think we should have everything for that. Once that's done... we get some extra families here that might actually be able to work there. So building those row houses every now and then is a must. Yeah, not selling or buying anything here. I think at some point, though, it can be worthwhile. Yeah, we're not going to continue those houses here, but we can build a few extra houses here, maybe. I don't know if they'll actually make it to there. I think so. And otherwise, we just need to increase more housing in this area somewhere. So many things to do. But we actually, look at this. We started with 2 or 3 houses ready. We now have a whole neighborhood built again. And the rest will be built soon. We're building another row house. We have set up some industries here. We have our first orchard ready that we can now produce dry fruit because of the new update. And I think, yeah, all trees are planted. So let's get these ladies out. They can do something different. We can already build the next orchard as well. Might actually do that soon so that we can plant those trees too. So all in all, that's pretty good news. We got the lime works up now. So hopefully these can hire a couple of men and then start to produce some lime. So our town is in development. And it's going in the right way, in the right direction. I like that. We only have a couple of builders now, though, because they're all in the seasonal hiring part, I think. Yep. Though they're also trying to hire people now. I guess a lot of my people are doing some labor jobs right now, and they won't be hired. And then hopefully soon they will. We'll see, because right now we don't have that many builders. It's adding up already. Very good. Well, we make progress, but still lots of work to be done. But hey, thank you very much for watching. I hope you really enjoyed. I know I did, because I really enjoy making this series. If you enjoyed this, please feel free to subscribe to my channel and hit the like button. That really helps me out, and it's all totally free. And of course, then I hope to see you in another video. Thanks so much, and bye-bye.